watching TV. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I started to see all these weird ads. One was about stealing power from teachers in the industry.
I think it was trying to say learning from a teacher is like stealing their power.
Learning from powers.
Like
you have
teaching
the ability
is
to
giving
learn
powers.
Oh. I can't super hear that well, which is fine.
No, we should have you hear well.
I can't super hear me.
Really?
Am I low guy? Am I one of the lower guys?
You are on the lower end of the spectrum right now.
Now I'm back. It kind of sounds like I'm back now. It did for a second sound like I was like a lower guy.
Mike, how are you, buddy?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Good to have you, man.
It's good to be here.
Good to be here. Good for me to be here.
It's good for us to be in the same room sometimes.
It's good for us to be here.
What do you think about that? We never talk about how good it is for us to be here.
I guess we don't. It's pretty good for us to be here.
We should talk about it.
It is good for us.
It's good for us to be here.
Yeah.
It's nice.
This is a moment of this is humble banter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just want to tell all you guys how good it is for us to be here.
And how do you think it's good for us to be here?
How do you tell your friends we're here?
And do you think I'm good enough to be here?
Yes, that's a good one. Answer in the comments below whether you think we're good enough to be here.
You know, it's a lot of work doing a podcast.
Yeah, you have to talk.
I think a lot of people learned that during the pandemic.
Yeah. When everyone started a podcast to keep in touch with your family. Steve's out. Steve's asleep. And this happens sometimes.
Anyway. Let us know if you think we should be doing this show. Mike, how you doing, man?
I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
I finally saw at the end of the commercial. And don't forget to call.
And get your mattress today.
Shit.
Dude, if you've been in an automotive accident, there might be money waiting for you right now. Call us as soon as you get into an accident at 1-800. That number again is 1-800. Different guy saying it. If you've been in if you've ever gotten into an accident in a taxi or Uber, call 1-800. 333. People in the back of the car are like, my fucking neck. What was
We're the
that?
auto
What was that
experts.
number?
You ever been in a car crash? Contact us now at 1-800. Now.
Just call that number. You'll be fine. You're in good hands. I know those guys.
Do you need money now and you need it fast? Call us now at Moneylenders and you will get a free $1,000 check. No questions asked. Free $1,000 check if you call 1-800. Limited time only. The docking over the number. Remember, don't hit number now.
Holy fucking shit, man. Holy balls and shit. Anyway.
What'd you say?
What were we talking about?
The show from like 3 weeks ago just peeked in the room real quick. I went to go finally see Oppenheimer. I saw it in 3D. I saw it in 3D. I saw it in 4DX. Just kidding. I didn't see it in 3D or 4DX. Yeah. Oh. That's a funny joke I just made, I think.
Yeah.
Why? Where's the controversy?
No, some of those people agree.
There's no controversy.
You got some fans in that room.
All right. Someone's on my side.
You saw Oppenheimer and IMAX.
I finally saw it, and it was like, you know, a pretty empty theater, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. How was Margot Robbie?
That's a different movie, I think.
Cool.
Unless I missed a scene.
Let me just write down what happened in the movie.
Have you injured your fingers while writing on a pencil from that company that makes pencils that you know we're talking about when we can't say it? Then you may be entitled to over $50,000 in damages. Do you have medical bills as a result of using these pencils? Then you're going to want to call us now. You'll get a free representation at 1-800.
Dude, the commercial comes back. You know how there would be like sometimes there would be like continuation commercials.
Yeah.
That it was like Girls Gone Wild and then like Folgers and then like Girls Gone Wild again.
Yeah, Girls Gone Wild Hawaii.
It comes back and the number is
Guys, don't forget if you want
call now. Holy moly, man. Just have a simple
after the commercial ends. Was that 2 3s?
There's 2 3 3s at the end.
2 3 3s? Oh shit, there's a 5.
There's a 5, 2 3 3s.
God damn. Yeah, so someone
1-800
slowed it down.
5 2 3 3s, 16 3 3s.
Dude. Let's make a video where that's a real commercial and the guy like watching it slows it down and makes a TikTok going like, all right, you guys seen those commercials? Dude, that's how the TikTok starts, dude.
It cuts to like a real people in a real accident going, this is no problem. And then somebody is just like on their phone going 1-800. Someone's like, are you calling 911? No, I'm going to get us some money.
How many 3s are you pressing there,
3
buddy?
3 3 5.
I think that's more than a number.
And then it ends with a couple 3 3s. The phone has to catch up to what you're pressing. Anyway, if you've been hurt in a bus accident,
let's make a TikTok where it opens with the guy going like, you seen those commercials where the guy's like, are you in an auto accident? Call 333. Here's a clip, and then we put a fake clip of the thing in there, and then it comes back, and he's like, well, I slowed it down so I could call that number actually, and it looks like 4,000 3s. That's the life hack.
Which is, they are very good lawyers, but you just have to know that it's going to be roughly 4,000 3s.
They're the only phone number in California that is 4,000 numbers.
Dude, that's an 818 number.
Why make it so hard? They don't want you to use their thing.
They're too good.
It's a front for something.
They pay out too much.
That's the other thing. We should make another TikTok that's like a conspiracy. Like, you guys seen those commercials where they...
Yeah. You know why they do that, right?
You can bunch of these with different people and make them think that this commercial's real. And someone's just like, dude, this is a conspiracy. Why would any business make their phone number hard to hear?
It's a code that you put into your phone. It snaps a picture of your face and makes a 3D composite.
Yeah, obviously
that's what all the 3s are about.
Yeah, we're not dealing with phone numbers anymore. We're dealing with
codes.
We're dealing with psyop codes. Government psyop shit.
That's how they steal your personality.
I'm sick of this government shit. Mike, I'm sick of this government shit.
Hell yeah, dude. And what do we do about it?
You know that these boys think that Taylor Swift is a lizard person infiltrating the NFL?
What do they mean when they say that?
There are people that believe that that lizard people live amongst us, the reptilians. Mm-hmm. And people of political power, of political influence, rich people are all a alien species called the reptilians. Or is it Earth species? They're from Earth or they're aliens? I should know everything about Earth. These guys.
I feel like you would. Like you're the type of person who would.
Oh, for sure.
Dude, so funny. Taylor Swift is on one of her like huge tours in a huge football stadium, and then she like takes off her head and it's a lizard. That is like the next thing that needs to happen.
I'm a lizard.
There's a guy who did an animation. You know Meat Canyon? He did an animation of pretty much that.
Really?
Oh, that's really great. Yeah. We love Meat Canyon.
He's a good boy.
It's real gross. It's like Ren and Stimpy without a pervert in charge. So we could talk a little bit about the reptilians if you want. I think I'd like a little maybe spooky music or some kind of
sci-fi spooky.
Sci-fi spooky. Let's see. Sci-fi spooky. What do you got for us?
This is scary though. We might get shut down if we talk about this.
I know. This is real shit, Mike.
Real stuff.
This is stuff that like we could be tapping into something maybe we don't want to.
Okay, I'm out.
Okay. So I saw Oppenheimer in IMAX. I thought it was really long.
Was everybody wearing those goggles?
The ones,
when he lifts
the 3D ones?
I just picture everybody wearing like the radiation goggles.
There's no for the scene. Yeah. In that scene they were wearing goggles and they were using welder's glass.
Great. How do you make welder's glass?
That's
what components do you Dude, what a funny show that would be.
God damn. Yeah, we'd have to put the ad right at the end.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks for listening.
Dude, getting in trouble for not doing an ad because we did that because we thought it was funny is very funny.
I know.
It would cost. It's an expensive joke, but
jackpot.
Yeah, I do think it's worth it. Did you like Oppenheimer?
Yeah, out of 10.
I mean, it's a good movie. It's definitely a good movie.
It's at least a 7. That sounds like.
I feel it is.
Or good movie is at least a 6.
Yeah, sure. Maybe it's. I'll give it a 7.
I'm happy about that.
Were there titties in it?
There were titties in it. Yeah, a few of them.
Then I'll give it a 2. Honk honk. I'll give it a 2 honk. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like we need a camera just on that device. See his hands.
Yeah. Like frantically coming in.
Why is it quiet? Is that not quieter?
I don't hear nothing at all. The whole thing sounds quiet.
And then I turn this like down, and I can still hear it.
It's not connected.
Let's start the show over.
How are we hearing
Yeah,
it?
let's start this over.
How are we hearing this? The reptilians.
It's the reptilians.
That's all that had to happen. Maybe that thing is... the battery is gone?
Or is this...
Maybe you pressed 3 too many
Maybe
times?
the battery is dying, yeah.
What kind of a battery is it?
It's AAA. It's 2 of them.
I could try to find
Oh,
it.
yes! Holy shit. The audience, can I tell you, loves that idea. Loves the idea. Oh, we're reversed.
Is that gonna work?
We're fine.
I think I got it, right?
We got it. Here, put this here. Take your goddamn AAA card. Why are you giving me that?
It could have worked. I think.
I'm sorry. We're topsy-turvy today. Can I just say?
This is wrong.
There's some stuff getting flipped around here. For some reason, there's a flip. I flipped her up.
Dude, that's like somebody explaining what happened to their sister.
I flipped her up.
My sister hasn't been the same since I flipped her up.
Yeah, I get that.
When we were real young, we had a trampoline in the backyard, and we used to wrestle on the trampoline, me and my younger sister.
Yeah. Keep going.
Sounds
it's getting good.
Long story short, I flipped her up, and she doesn't like wrestling.
She's never
anymore.
been the same.
She doesn't like wrestling anymore.
You can't flip her up anymore.
You can't flip her up.
If
at
you
all.
flip her up, you're in trouble.
I heard you went out with that girl last night.
The one I flipped up?
Did you flip her up? Did you
Hey,
get
did you and Sally flip up?
Did you get it back to your place? Flip up?
Did you guys do a little flip up? Together?
That bridesmaid. I think you and her could flip. Well, you do a little flip up.
I want the vows to be like, ever since that first night I flipped you up.
I knew from the first time I flipped you up.
Is that just like had sex?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
What do you say we go back to your place? I'll flip you up.
I think it
fuck?
started as something different.
Would that work on you, audience? If somebody said they wanted to take you home to flip you up.
What if it meant just like flipping somebody around like doing the Charleston?
The reptilians, also called reptoids. Come on, Kevin. You're not scared to talk about reptoids.
Call this very simple number.
Have you encountered a reptilian? Well, you may be entitled to compensation as the U.S. government is keeping them under wraps. So, if you want to join the cause, you want to help the United States gain access to information that would lead to widespread public knowledge of the reptilioids. Please call 1-1-1-1-1-1 1-800.
Go to www.1111 No. Go to put that in. Put that in. / scream it out. You flip it up and you're there. You're basically there. And that is a Squarespace website.
Nightmares.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, man. Oppenheimer, I give it like a 7. And, man, that movie was a little long.
Yeah.
But well-acted film.
Good.
And, I don't think it's up there with Nolan's best.
That's fine.
How do you feel about that?
That's fine.
Where are you standing on this?
It's like maybe number 6, number 5.
That sounds right.
But it's gonna win everything.
You think so? You think it'll win Best Picture? I would love if Poor Things would win Best Picture. Dude, Poor Things was like a masterpiece. I loved every second of it. You know about this?
No. About things you could, it's about like paint and soup.
Yeah. Poor thing.
There's a little bit about that. Yeah, Emma Stone plays a. You should see it.
Yeah.
And Mark Ruffalo's in it, and he has some incredible lines. You saw this movie? You loved it? It's so good.
That's what he's known for. incredible
lines. And Willem Dafoe is in it.
Yeah.
And he's got this like Dr. Frankenstein's monster kind of thing going on. And it's very whimsical.
I can't picture
and
him
bizarre.
in a role like that.
I know, it's awesome.
It's really cool.
It's very good.
I saw a good TikTok of an interview with him recently, and he was talking about like how the worst thing you could do when you're like in an audition or something is like over prepare, and how people even like performing, they're just looking for people to be present.
Yeah.
And it was just very interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of aspects of acting that are like beyond our comprehension. And a lot of people are like, oh, actors, they ain't doing nothing up there. All they're doing is just all they're doing is they're just standing.
Bye, Zoe. You look very pretty. She's gone.
Not today.
It's not your day.
We're not
today.
doing it today.
It's not your day today.
Not today, actually, is what we're saying to that bit, too. Acting is hard, man. And there's a lot of stuff involved in it. And if you're trying to, like, keep it in you're trying to do it forever.
Yeah.
And that's your job, then you have to like kind of stand out, and you got to do like shit. That's why Gary Oldman gets talked about a lot, because they're like, Gary Oldman like lived underground to prepare for his role of the voice of that mole in that Pixar movie.
Ants. So can I say something about Zoya real fast?
Yeah.
Zoya has very good instincts when it comes to that kind of thing. Tonight I have a thing that's like a 5-minute audition for something, and I've been stressing over the material in the 5 minutes, and she is very much like, just get into the room and do whatever feels good, because they're seeing all these stand-up comedians do stand-up comedian things, and she's like, the best thing about you is just your ability to be like in the moment.
Yeah.
And then she's always right. I've been nervous about other things where I've like done poorly at them because I was more in my head than the way she described. And she's always right about that kind of shit. And then to see that same thing echoed in like a by like a fucking like legendary professional, it was like that's how like tuned in she is.
Right.
You know?
She knows. She's got like she can see beyond
It's a keen
our mere
sense.
mortal minds.
Yeah. Because it's coming from the same type. It's the same type of whatever. Like
It's just
Zoya's
good
thing
intuition.
It's good intuition. Yeah.
Like some people really do have good intuition, and Zoe's one of those people for sure.
Yeah. Anyway, little story.
It's rare when she's like even a little bit off about something.
Yes.
It's kind of scary.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
That's why you kind of like, man, I don't know if I want to like go to. I remember when I was like dating, I was like, I really don't like Zoya's so right about most of these people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, maybe if I really like one, I shouldn't bring them around to Zoya quite yet, because Zoya's gonna
Not
tell
if
me
I'm
the
ready
truth.
to not like them. Potentially.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, good times, man. Good to have good people in your life. Sometimes tell it like it is, or have good intuition. They like
Zoya or Willem Dafoe.
Exactly. When you're married, you kind of develop this thing where you're like, you tell it like it is to your partner in a way that like you don't with other people, because you're like you're connected more than anybody else.
Also, like, not everybody deserves it.
Right. Exactly.
You know, it's like, I'll spend all this time being real with this person.
That's why it's so
'cause I'm
shocking.
invested.
Right, exactly. This is the long haul. We're in this for the long haul, so we're like,
Right, I could walk away from this other
yeah,
person.
exactly. We're going beyond, like, we have to make this work. So we're going to go beyond what we do when we put work into friendships and things like that.
Yeah.
And then, like, that's why it's so, like, shocking to people when they, like, I don't know about your grandparents. My grandparents are all dead and gone. They're in the dirt.
Yeah, I don't have any more either. Dirtnamic banter.
But they used to like scream at each other and like say crazy shit. But then they'd like be snuggling up on the couch and stuff, which was always a cute sight to see. And that ended quite soon after they entered their golden years. But my grandpa would be like, yeah! And she'd scream at, yeah! They'd yell at each other in Spanish, and it was kind of scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then?
But they
Why?
But
What
it's
was the
because they
reason?
have a rapport. Like you'll see the grumpiness of like an older couple together.
Yeah, they don't
I think
hide
that's
it.
dying out, and it's sad.
What?
That
Grumpiness?
The old couple grumpiness.
I think that the second people feel like they're yelling at their
They're
partner,
like,
or
it's
whatever,
over.
Gone.
Yeah.
They
people,
leave.
Definitely.
Ah.
Well, there's certainly a lot of abusive relationships that involve yelling,
Yeah.
and
But also, like, Italians still exist.
yeah,
Like, Dominicans still exist.
Right.
There's still people who yell at each other and see it. Like, there's that line between, like, being passionate about something.
Yeah.
And, like, being, like, verbally abusive about
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. But it's like I think we've all seen the like, you know, the old couple have been together for so long that like the old guy will be like, "Oh, I just wanted to say," and then the wife will be like, "Oh, here he goes telling that story again."
Yeah.
because she's literally heard it 750 times.
Yeah. You know how those end? The one of them
That whole
goes,
conversation. Yeah.
because the conversation has happened so many times.
Dude,
It's just
and
like,
that-
hand up, we're out.
That's a secret, like, weapon.
Yes.
That young people do not use.
This saying and throwing your hand up like you're done is fast forwarding in real life.
Dude, it's like getting to
Move
the
on.
end. Yeah, it's getting to the end.
Yeah.
It's like having a yelling match with someone and you're like, for some reason when you're young, you're like in an argument with someone and you're like, I'm getting somewhere with this.
You always have to prove yourself.
I'm getting somewhere.
I have to say everything I'm thinking.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get there, and it's gonna make sense.
Yeah.
and that person's gonna understand every fucking word, and then it'll stop.
Yeah, I can control how the other person acts by what I say.
Yeah, but if
I say everything I need to say, I could somehow like fix that.
yeah, but you
And then
could
you both
end-
feel like
Yeah.
yeah, and you're both like so. If everyone could just take a second when things start to get heated and think, is this worth where this is heading?
Yeah, Zoya does that.
Then you could just be like, ah.
Dude, Zoya will be silent before it gets like real heated, and she'll be thinking about whether or
How
not
this
it's
ends.
worth like the volume that the fight needs to be at.
Yeah.
Dude, let's do an old person fight.
Okay.
I'll be old guy, you be old woman.
Okay.
We're at the grocery store.
Okay.
And you're tired of tired of hearing it.
All right, here we go.
Every time we go to the grocery store, I can never find a butterball ham.
Honey, can't have the butterball ham.
Why don't
There's too
they
much
keep
sodium.
the ham in the? Oh, they keep the same ham in the same place. I just walk to the ham part.
Honey, we gotta go get the less sodium ham.
You know, in the 60s, they used to give ham, and they used to have big butterball ham in the 60s.
Why do you always have to talk about the ham?
Ah,
Honey, I think we should have tuna casserole
I
tonight.
love your tuna casserole.
That's love.
That's it. That's
I
it.
think we would be a better society if because by going is just being like, all right, fine, right?
It's either all right. See, here's the problem with that.
It's a cut. Yeah, give me Mrs.
In a perfect world, it's all right, fine.
Yeah, yeah.
But what it really is I can get all these feelings back in this can.
yeah. But like, There's certain conversations that demand the meh.
Dude, if you have
And then there's certain ones
Yeah.
that need like more than that, obviously.
Yeah, you can't dismiss everything.
It's just identifying the ones where you could go, and then save everyone so much time.
the meh only works if you're being true to moving past it.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're saying meh,
Well,
like,
it can't be passive aggressive. Yeah.
no, it has to be real.
Yeah.
Meh is also like, I don't feel like hearing your part of it.
Right.
I'm upset about the hand.
Maybe it's more like saying, like maybe it's like instead of physically doing it, you're doing it in your head. Like your version of you in your head is going, because then it doesn't seem like you're being like passive of that person's feelings.
Well, you're still.
But that's why Zoya's got the right idea by staying quiet,
Yeah.
and letting the person kind of just get everything out or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Because you could just be like, this conversation is gonna lead. This is how I try to handle like bad situations. I'm like, or like bad conversations or heated conversations with people in my life. It's like, how should this end? Like, what's the best way for this to end? Like, everyone's happy or someone's sad or someone's upset or someone's like, how do we get it to where everybody's happy?
Right.
Right? Yeah. And it's like, sometimes in order to do that, you have to be like, if I just stop and listen to the person and say that I understand you, and then realize the conversation's not as important as it seems in the moment, then you could just be like, I understand you and I'm sorry. And you could like move on.
Yeah. I think the best version is like both people feel heard and understood. And then it's like a mutual thing to move on.
Yeah.
Because it's also one of those things. It's like the is also like one person being done with it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, if one person is done with it, that's not the last time you have that argument, regardless of how well timed the
But
is.
maybe we can establish a new sequence where, like, if someone does that, it's because they feel like the conversation is not like important. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And so the other person has to be like, okay, I see that you're saying that this conversation isn't important, so I'm going to take a moment and reflect on whether I agree that it's not important and we should move on. And if that person is like, okay, yeah, then they could go like, all right. And then you go
What
like,
if it's
shake
still
hands and move on.
What if it's still important to that person?
Then yeah, I guess it kind of has to continue. But the other
And
person,
now you're upset about
but
this
the
part.
other person can be like, I wash, like, not that I wash my hands of it, but it's like I accept your position.
Uh-huh.
But my position is that like I don't have really anything else to say here.
Right. But that doesn't necessarily mean that things are going to get fixed. That's just
true.
like a
That's
permanent impasse.
It's hard to navigate feelings, Mike.
Hey, and we're all these beings.
And here we are. We're just energy balls bouncing around. You know that Oppenheimer guy? He says like,
He
know,
destroyed a lot of those.
this table's made out of particles.
Yeah. No. Kevin says no. Don't talk about this because the government will get upset.
And the forces of nature make it so that my hand can't go through this table, dude. My hand can't go through this table.
No.
My hand stops when I touch my own hand. Can't go through this table.
Kevin just put Steve through the table.
Yeah, but Kevin's magic.
Kevin, if you said you were part magic, I'd believe you. Can we do shows real quick?
Yes.
Tonight is Surrounded. There's a couple tickets left. Early show at 7, late show at 9:45. On Saturday, I'm at the Crow in Santa Monica. On the 8th, I'm in Bellflower. On the 10th, I'm at the Nightcap in Burbank. On the 15th, I'm back in the Crow in Santa Monica. On the 16th, I'm in Manhattan Beach. 17th, Don't Tell Comedy in Tarzana. 22nd, Westside Comedy Theater in Santa Monica. 24th, I'm doing some weirdo show. It's Kevin's friend. And there's a world record for standing up.
Yeah!
Somebody's setting the world record for standing up. And I'm worried about him, if I'm being honest. And then I'll talk about it in a second. On the 28th, I'm at the Comedy Store in the Belly Room. Those are all my shows. Please come to Surrounded tonight. It's going to be fucking awesome. It normally sells out, dude. We got Rick Glassman, who's one of the funniest people on the planet, Melissa Villasenor, and a
Yeah.
bunch of other homies. It's going to be really great.
Shit.
Your friend's friend is standing up and trying to set the world record for longest
Which I
time
don't know
standing
the
up.
friend's friend.
How do you sleep? Oh,
Wait,
first
what?
question.
He's trying to stand for
Holding the world record for standing.
standing.
up.
But this is real?
Mhm.
And how
And
long?
they're doing like shows, I guess.
They're starting.
Next to
He's
it or
starting, or he's been already doing
I
it.
don't know.
He's going to be standing up on the stage while we're doing comedy.
That's what it is.
Like in the background, could you imagine? Like
Yeah.
smoking? He's really gonna.
Yeah, like on the stage.
Dude, that's pretty funny.
I know
And
it
he's
is.
probably not going to be happy about it.
Well, so he's starting at the show.
No.
I don't think we know that he.
No,
He's
I
been
think that's
standing.
like just a part of the journey. Maybe that's the night it goes over the.
Exactly.
How do you get there without sitting in a car?
Yeah. You have to stand in the car.
Like a bus or something? Or stand in the back of a van?
How do you get there?
How do you get there?
Get there.
Like the subway, maybe?
No, because it's not.
No, it's
gonna
here.
probably start until he starts standing.
And then from then he has to. How about when he gets home?
He's not going home.
He's staying there.
There's too
forever?
much temptation at the house. That's where all the chairs are at.
This guy is planning on staying standing at this
Somewhere.
venue.
I don't
No,
think it's a
just
venue.
around.
It's just a place.
Around? I think I know less about it than when you started talking about it.
This guy is setting the world record for standing around.
Okay. All right. So he's just. Oh, there's that
One of the
guy.
places
That's
is
that
gonna be
guy
at the
that's
show.
just- There he is. That guy is just standing around.
Yeah. You can come watch this person stay. You can push him down and fuck his shit up.
Here we go. My buddy is attempting to set a world record in February by standing for 17 days straight.
Okay. So,
For one of the days, we're hosting a comedy show.
which we don't know which day,
Yeah, dude.
but maybe
That's the
he's-
only thing we do know. Is the 24th, he's going to be in the middle of
That's-
standing.
yeah.
But we don't know which day of his standing.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
17 days.
He's trying to stand for 17 days.
Dude, I'm going to put the stool right next to him on the side.
Can you go like just anytime?
Hey,
Put the
it's just
most
there. It's
comfy.
there. This stool's right here if you want it.
This is the comfiest chair in the house. We thought maybe you'd like to have a seat.
By the way, I bet you miss sleep. Anyway, you guys like dogs?
Can you sleep? Can you sleep standing up? Let's look into this.
Cows can. That's all I know.
I'm assuming that maybe he can like move, or maybe he'll have someone like put something behind him.
Maybe he's on one of those things that helps your back straighten out.
Yeah.
Where little tilty thing. Maybe, yeah, tilted back.
You can sleep standing. You
Can-
just would have to be able to relax your back onto something.
Can you really fall asleep while standing? Sleep experts are doubtful about it. Sleeping while standing would be rather difficult since human beings lose the ability to control muscle tone during the REM phase. Therefore, you may even fall asleep on your feet, but then you would inevitably
Can you
find
call this
yourself
kid?
on the floor.
Can you call him? Do you talk to him like that?
No. I mean,
I need to know the answer to this question.
you want to call him?
Because he's not sleeping for 17
Well,
days.
yeah.
Don't you go crazy
What if
after
we
like
just-
6 days?
What if
Yeah.
we just call him and put him on the podcast?
Yeah, hey, what's your fucking deal, dude?
Yeah, do you want to have him on the show? Well, we could set up a call for the next show or something.
Dude, we'll
could
do the show, but you just see him from like the waist down.
The show is a while from now. I keep forgetting the
He
date.
said
24th.
Okay,
February
so
24th.
yeah, let's set up a call for like the next show or
yeah.
something.
Okay.
That's so interesting. Huh.
I wonder if he can walk though, because that's still like standing up. So maybe he could. Walk
Maybe it's
to
a certain amount of
places.
hours a day. I'd be willing to bet that he like allots for sleeping, and then it's like no one's ever stood, because it has to be technical to be the world record, right? So it's probably like recorded hours of standing a day. So it allows like whatever hours for sleeping, and then he's like, but I could prove I was standing for
17
like
days straight.
like 18 hours a day for however many days
We're
I
gonna
bet.
have to figure this out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And this guy's a comedian,
I don't know what he is. I think he's just the guy
or
who's
he's just a magician, or
I don't
something.
know the guy.
He's like a David Blaine kind of
He's a
guy.
magician.
Was he a magician?
My friend, who's friend of the guy, is making a documentary about the process.
So your friend should have information.
Yes.
Is he sleeping?
Well, that's what I said. If you want to call
Oh,
him.
we
Yeah,
could
call
call his
him.
friend. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do that.
Welcome back to Calling Kevin's Friend. On this episode, we call Kevin's friend up. See what's going on with this standing. That's how long he's been. Let's check the ticker so far. How long has he been standing? What's his name? Kyle. Kyle Reed. Kind of. Why is everything so low? Hi, is this Kyle Reed?
Kyle!
This is Kyle Reed. What's up?
Kyle Reed, this is, well, obviously I'm calling from Kevin's phone, but this is Mike Falzone from the TV show Dynamic Banter.
What's up, man?
Dude, I really can't hear shit. I don't know what the deal is.
I
Steve
just
is also
boosted you,
here.
too.
Oh, wait, what's up? Oh my gosh, what's up, Steve?
And I have, and
What's
you're
up,
on the show.
buddy?
Blah, 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 you're on the show. And so I have a question about this world record that your friend is attempting to break and you're attempting to record.
Yes.
Can you tell us anything about it?
Yeah. So do you want to know about the show specifically, or about the whole
The
standing man
whole,
event?
the whole thing.
I want to know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, long story short, I guess to kind of explain this, it's a lot. But,
What's he doing?
He's trying to stand for 17 days, and we built a sleep machine. It's like he harnesses himself in, and he's tested it out already. So he's like he can sleep in pretty comfortably.
So this was the whole confusion is we were trying to figure out
That's why we call.
the sleeping part. So this is way to get right to it.
I'll send you pictures and stuff like that. I have a picture of the whole set. We built it with cardboard. It's insane. We built the whole sleep machine with like an ab workout machine.
We have we have a few. Yeah.
And then we have multiple guests coming in, like TikTok stars, and do you know Dan Oppenheimer? He's the creator of Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, Dan Bobblemeyer.
Yeah, Dan Oppenheimer. Yeah, he's coming one of the days to do the interview. I actually wanted to ask you if you were down to do the interview to come to set.
Absolutely, because I got some shit to say.
Oh, no, please, because the reason why I wanted you really bad is your crowd work. By the way, I'm coming Friday to the Surrounded. So,
Oh, what a perfect ad integration for the show. Thank you so much.
yeah,
Did you buy a
I've
ticket?
been a fan for you for so fucking long.
Get the fuck
And-
out of here. Kyle,
Seriously, I saw you in like 2018 at the Laugh Factory. That was my first time ever seeing you. I was like, oh my gosh. And then I saw Kevin was working with you. I was like, oh my god, what the fuck? These two worlds are colliding. Yeah, it's cool.
dude, Kevin is the goddamn best. And thank you for watching stuff for that long. That's great. Is that the night I said the R word a bunch on stage and I got banned from the Laugh Factory?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't think so.
Okay, great. Dude, I'm intrigued by this sleeping machine.
I have a question actually.
Yeah, Steve has a question.
Let me clear my throat. So, what's the what about getting there to the venue in a car or
We
something?
have a transit van.
A transit van.
And we're putting the sleeping machine in there, and it's all ratchet strapped in, and he's gonna be standing up.
Now that's a van that used to be a car?
Yeah, it's like a sprinter van, like one you would use. Basically, I think of like U-Haul. Like that's our last resort if the other one falls through.
But it's tall enough. Is he a short guy?
He's like he's an average white guy size.
Okay.
Gross.
So there's clearance for to stand completely straight up in that car.
Yeah, there's clearance. Yeah.
And-
We're still trying to work that out. So that's been my biggest stressor. But I think we can still make it work. I know we're gonna make it work. But
So for 17 days, he has to go everywhere in this van, in the standing van.
well, most of it, I'm not gonna lie, most of it's actually taking place in the garage.
Sure.
And then
Put him in a
three
garage.
major events: the comedy show.
That's where most shenanigans
the,
happen.
What is it? We have a wedding the next day, which you're invited.
Yeah, I'll go to the wedding.
Wait, is
for
that
sure.
guy going to the wedding?
He's getting married. He has to stand on the altar.
In the apparatus, in the sleeping apparatus.
He wants to do. For some reason, he's really big on doing world records. He wants to do the fastest marriage. So we're gonna have people.
Yeah, that'll be the fastest marriage for sure.
It'll end the next day.
As soon as he says his vows and says I do, a lawyer's gonna run out and they're gonna sign divorce papers.
Wow.
Oh, so that's exactly what it
And
is.
then on the last day, we're doing a concert. So I'm gonna play
For Bangladesh?
I'm also in a band.
Because they
so
booked
I'm
a
gonna play.
band
A bunch of other
wedding
musicians
band.
gonna play.
That's crazy, man.
Okay, wait. I have one more question.
DJ set.
I have one more
It's
question.
Very, very memey kind of set. and then when the show ends, he's gonna get on one knee and re-propose to his friend.
So he's gonna get married and get divorced, and then Limp Bizkit's gonna play, and then they're gonna get married again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow, dude, that's crazy.
Okay, so
Steve has another
I
question.
have one more question. What about going number 2 to the poo-poo? Does he
He's wearing a
stay...
diaper. We're wearing a diaper.
How
Diaper!
does he change it?
I know.
Why doesn't he just stand over the toilet? Why does he have to wear a diaper?
Well, because we're live streaming the whole thing, so
Wait, who's cleaning this boy up?
he's gonna have to clean himself. So one thing we're gonna do is we have
A privacy
a
curtain.
whole curtain
Yeah.
that he's gonna stand behind, and then we're gonna have like a light beaming.
You guys using curtain technology.
So,
Like, where you see the shadow, so he's gonna be like, cleaning himself up behind the shadow. and
so
stuff like
he's
that.
gonna go poo-poo pee-pee into a diaper?
He's gonna go poo pee pee in a diaper.
Okay.
So he's gonna go poo poo pee pee into a diaper, and then the world is gonna see the silhouette of him cleaning himself, and then he's gonna ask a woman to marry him.
Yes, and she's aware of all of this stuff.
Is she wearing a diaper?
No.
Is she going poo pee pee?
Actually, she offered to help clean up because she's a nurse.
Oh no!
She offered to help clean him.
She hot?
Oh yeah, he describes her as his dream girl.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's sad that they're gonna get divorced.
They're gonna be remarried, so.
You want to see the couple like that stay together? So she's gonna be his first and second wife on the same day.
Probably, yeah, probably. Oh, we're not on the same day. Like, he's gonna
Yeah, not on the same day. That'd be crazy.
Are you sure? That would be a world record in its own way.
Dude, so what do you want to tell us about the show and what you're making? Like, what would you want an audience to know?
Oh, okay. So the show. Oh, by the way, so I have Andrew Michon and Brent Weinbach.
Oh, Brent's so fucking funny.
No, I know. I saw him the other day, and I went up to him. I was like, "Dude, please play." Like, I didn't realize how much friends he was with Andrew and even you. Like, I saw you guys follow each other and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. So basically, he's gonna be standing on the stage the whole time, and then
So he
I
is.
want you guys like, because you're very good at crowd work. So like, either like you do plan material, or like you can like talk with him and like ask him a shit ton of questions, like.
Oh, I can't. Yeah, there's no use in doing material at that show. I would like to just talk to your friend the whole time.
Oh, yeah, right? I mean, come on.
All right, that's awesome. So the show is on the 24th of February.
Yeah, and actually, I just made a poster. I'll email it to you.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting for the ticket link right now, so if you want to promote it.
Can you describe the poster for the podcast audience?
Yeah, so do you know George Carlin, that one poster, the HBO documentary with the head, and then he has multiple George Carlins coming out?
Yes.
Whoa.
We made that, but then you are the fucking center. You're the biggest piece. I have to send it to you. It looks fucking dope as shit.
I'm the guy?
You are, I mean, like, I want you to close the night, because I think you're the best one.
Listen, that's a lot of
Wow.
pressure, but I'll gladly accept it because it sounds like a really awesome show. It's something I've never been a part of before, and I'm very excited to do this.
Fuck yeah. Do you saying that means a lot? Because I've been a fan of comedy for so long, and I actually want to get into stand-up. And I've done a couple open mics, but I was always, like, super scared to, like, do it again. Because this is my, like, way of, like, re-entering that world, I guess.
That's fucking awesome. Are you going to be on the show?
Yeah, I'm hosting it.
Oh, dude, what a great night. What a great night to watch your friend kind of be very upset and uncomfortable.
Yes.
I can't wait, dude. Thank you for all the details. I really
Thank you.
appreciate it, Kyle.
I appreciate you very much, and thank you for calling me.
All right, yeah, make sure you come say hi on Friday.
Great
we'll kiss it out.
talking.
Yes, I will. Yeah. I'll be there Friday, and then, yeah, we'll talk then.
All right, I love you, bud.
Okay, cheers.
I love you, I said.
I love you, I said.
I love you, I said. I couldn't help but notice you didn't.
He didn't say it back.
Should we call Nick? He'll say it. Nick will at least say it.
Guys, you know what that just made me realize?
Blah?
Next week.
Oh, I think I know what you're going to say.
You know what it is?
I'm not joking.
Fuck that.
His turn.
It's the 400th episode.
It is
Next week?
Next week.
Whoa, and we got big plans.
We got big plans.
We're gonna set off fireworks in this room.
Can I say this might be too far in advance, or not far enough in advance to suggest, but I was talking to Owen the other day, and Owen said he's alive, and he said that he really missed the game, that if we got it wrong, the show ended.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, it's gone, buddy. What are you going to do? And he's
Sorry.
like, there's got to be a way for you guys to do something like that again. And I was like, yeah, maybe. If it happens, it happens, you know?
Yeah.
But he was like, couldn't you just have the guy that did the list do another one? Because there's endless dynamic banter titles.
He could do the same
There's
list.
almost 400
Yeah.
episodes. So he could do the same list, just scramble them,
Yeah.
and we'd be like as screwed as we were.
Yeah.
But what if we enlisted this guy? Kevin,
Enlisted.
You could get on top of this probably, and see if he'll make a new list of whole new dynamic banter titles.
Yeah. What if we make a segment called Enlisted,
Enlisted, yeah.
where people send in lists?
Yeah.
of things.
Oh, lists of things that we have to get right. That's fun. Enlisted. That's fun.
Enlisted.
But anyway, yeah, so if that guy's
You
listening,
want that specific guy.
yeah, he should, right?
Yeah.
Because he's the guy that kind of created it.
Yeah.
So,
I think that's a great idea.
so yeah, if you're listening, we would love to have another list, because that would be fun to keep doing that.
This is a fun game.
And it really felt like there were stakes, and it was fun for us every time. Okay.
Dude, what a funny thing to add into your description of how you talk about the show to other people. They just kind of do whatever and they laugh, and at the end of it, they have to guess whether or not one of their show titles was real.
Right.
What the fuck?
That's the other announcement.
Oh yeah. Also, dude, if you want to send in,
Oh, yeah.
this would be very helpful to us. We're thinking about making a couple things that involve your descriptions of the show, and we would love to see video of you straight up trying to describe the show to somebody who is not yet listening to it.
It can
Grab
just
a
be
friend.
on your iPhone.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have to be fancy at all. But we would love to see those. We're gonna make a trailer for this show, and we might use a couple of these in the trailer.
Yeah, it could
Email
be
it
your
to-
mom, it could be your girlfriend.
Email it to what?
Banter.
Dynamicbanter.com at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Dynamicbanter@gmail.com. Email in your videos. We can't wait to see them.
Yeah, shoot them on your phones, whatever. Don't make them too long, I guess. But
Yeah. Make sure your dick isn't in the video. Don't put your dick in the video, because we won't watch the whole thing.
No.
We'll just watch it for a second, then we'll be like, come on.
Ew.
and we should also, so 400th episode. That's bonkers.
Yeah, we
That's the
should
next
do something.
week.
Yeah.
We'll do something.
We should have a
So,
party. We should switch seats.
Whoa, buddy, slow down.
It was just a
That's
suggestion.
crazy.
We don't have to do it. We don't have to do it.
Jesus.
I thought we would get. I thought Owen wanted to do like a live, bring in the piano.
Oh, that's fun. Like the
We should
old
have him
days,
bring in
Owen
the
could play the
piano.
music.
Yeah.
That's really fun. We'll
That
see if
was
we can make
very
that happen. when he would do the music for History Road.
That's one of my favorite things. It doesn't happen anymore. That's very good.
So all right. Well, we'll think of stuff, and now we have a whole week to prepare, which is really not enough time. Maybe if we want to do. Some
We
fun
had
shit,
399 episodes.
I know. I could feel it coming.
Dude, what would you like to see on the 300th episode?
400th.
400th episode. So send us your answers, and then we'll read them on the show.
What should we
you
do?
would have liked the show to have been.
Maybe it might align with what you wanted us to do. That could happen. Okay, so I found a no. Bad.
Stop.
Now. I mean it. 1, 2. All right, we got a History Road here that will start off History Roads
Yeah.
without the theme song, because it says here there's a History Road theme song as performed by Pearl Jam.
History Road.
In quotations, it says definitely real.
Oh, okay, tight. Damn, so cool of them to do this.
Lena says, "Hello, Mike and Steve and Kevin. It's your 69 born hungy wungy trans girl, Lena."
Good. What a welcome.
Like Francine, but with a Z. Lena Franzine.
Ooh.
She, her here. You may have previously known me as Frankie Matos or Hatosh Matosh.
Oh, hell yeah. What's up?
Though I still have no idea what that means. Hatosh Matosh. But I am him no longer. He's dead and I have killed him.
Frankie Hotosh Motosh is no longer. Yeah, baby boy.
Okay, I guess that's not completely true. He still goes to work and family outings for me, but I keep him on a very, very tight leash. So, unless my dad and my employer are listening to this episode, I think we're good.
Send it to him.
You may recall that I'm a musician, and that some time ago I sent y'all one of the Beatles' History Road themes.
Yes.
It's gotten played a handful of times on the show, and every time it does, it's such a wonderful surprise.
Little taste.
And delight for me. So, of course, when Steve put out the call for some more themes, I couldn't resist. For a little bit of pretext, something people often don't seem to know about trans women is that hormone replacement therapy for us doesn't change our voices at all. The only thing that changes your voice is whether or not you've been exposed to testosterone, which is permanent. That means that the only way to sound feminine after a male puberty is through extensive voice training, almost like physical therapy.
Whoa.
Training, which
or a TikTok filter.
Right, or a TikTok filter. Think about it. Almost like physical therapy training, which I have not done because I am still very, very early in my transition. Despite that fact, rather than disappear until I can train my voice, I still perform in public as my authentic goral self because mama didn't raise no wet bench. That's good.
Fuck yeah, dude. Good usage.
The resulting performance is that on stage, I'm a lady who can jump into a baritone voice at a moment's notice, which people seem to find amusing. One of my favorite things to do with said baritone voice is impersonate 90s grunge singers. Oh, this is good. So, naturally, when Steve put out the call for more themes, I decided to share my bizarre gift with my favorite podcast. Here's the History Road theme song as performed by Pearl Jam. It's nice and short, under 30 seconds.
What's it?
30 seconds. Count them with me. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Run away.
Ding ding dong. Oh, love you guys. Hope you enjoy. Also, if by some chance you ever want to talk about music, about the absurd reality of transitioning or anything, here's my phone number. Let me know if you want an MP3 or something, but for now, MP3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. But for now, here's the YouTube link. All right, here we go.
Thank you for sending this.
This is great. Yeah.
Yeah. Big fan.
I felt like I was edged a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I really wanted that drop.
Really expect it.
Yeah. History Road.
It writes
They're
itself.
gonna read some emails now. Oh, Steven Gonna read them today. Lyrics are, oh, I found out long ago, it's a long way down the road. History. Steve and Mike are gonna read some emails sent in by the listeners, and then unintelligible 90s grunge. Very good.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Well, Lena, I think it's safe to say that if you wanted to make the rest of the song,
We'd be.
at least the hook,
You gotta make the hook.
then we would very much appreciate it. But that's very cool. Yeah.
I love it.
Very
love
good.
it.
Very nice work, Lena. Appreciate that.
We have a DB or not DB Black Cat edition.
What's
Black
that?
hat?
Let's do it.
Cat?
Let's do that after one more.
Is that like kind of what we were asking for? Like more lists?
No, I think it's a lot easier. For
Okay.
kids to do.
Black hat or black cat?
Black cat.
cat.
Let's do this one.
Speaking of black hat, Steve is wearing the new DB hat.
Yeah,
And also, we have our 8-year anniversary hoodie.
I love that hat.
It's a good hat. I've gotten compliments on it.
Yeah, it's nice. Raphael did the logo, the alternative logo. It's a comfortable hat.
It's a comfortable hat,
And
the
that's what's most
design.
important.
The design's cool because it looks like a VHS store version of the Dynamic Banter logo, and I love that.
Yeah, it is.
All right, Jacob Newton says, "Frothy Joe, make History Road great again."
Frothy Joe.
Frothy Joe.
Frothy Joe.
Hey guys, just want to say I appreciate Kevin's call to get History Road back to its roots. With that, I want to submit a story titled Frothy Joe. When I was in high school back in the early 2000s, I was heavily involved with my church youth group, and we'd sometimes go to conferences and events and stay in hotels.
That's the first sound that comes to mind.
One kid used to joke about peeing in the coffee makers that were in the room and brewing it. Yeah, that's fun.
That's a good joke to talk
Good
about.
bit. He would always get chastised by the adults and told that if he did that, it would be an immediate trip home.
We're gonna send you home if you piss in the coffee makers. That's your final warning.
Jesus doesn't like piss. That's why he comes out of us.
That's why it goes down.
Comes out and down.
If Jesus wanted your piss, he would send it up to heaven with your grandparents.
Piss goes to hell after you piss it into the dirt. It goes straight to hell and it gives Satan his powers. Did you know that?
Did you know, dude, that when you flush the toilet, all that stuff goes to hell?
Straight to Satan's mouth for power. Everything. Everything, dude. Your goldfish, your piss.
Everything you've ever flushed down the toilet, throw up,
Yeah.
into Satan's mouth for power.
For power. So don't do it. Don't piss or shit. Hold it in for the Lord. All right. I have no idea if this next part is true or just urban legend, but I was always told that. I just had that visual of the dog. Yeah, he's crunching. Yeah, it's like a horse. A horse's jaw going like this. doesn't have time to do anything else. He's like, fuck. I can't move from this shit pipe. That's the curse of the devil.
The devil would be here on Earth with us
He would be.
if it weren't for his dependency on his shit pipe.
Someone's got to take his place eventually. He's got to find a progeny.
I thought you said he's got to find a project.
He's got to find a project.
He needs a hobby.
He needs a hobby,
The devil needs a hobby.
He needs to get out of there. I have no idea if this next part is true or just an urban legend, but I was always told that he eventually did it, and that's when he brewed the Frothy Joe. What we call the act of peeing in a coffee maker. That it basically made an ammonia-like fog in the room for heating up the urine.
It turns out that's how you make a tear gas.
You're breathing my piss.
This kid had a fetish where he needed people to breathe his piss. What a bad kid.
Worst Batman villain.
Breathe my piss, Batman.
I'm gonna steam out my piss into this ballroom, Batman. And what will happen is my piss will cover the whole ballroom, and every one of you will be breathing my piss. Ah! Damn.
Security, can we get somebody on this guy?
What's Batman gonna do with that guy? I don't have time. I don't have time to deal with this guy.
What? Just breathe in a little piss. Who cares?
Just everybody leave.
Joker's on the list.
Everybody get out.
I'm trying to get back to Rachel.
No. Everybody's gonna stay and breathe in my piss. I will lock those doors so no one can leave.
Batman's like, okay, everyone, no one breathe in the piss.
If you breathe in, you're gonna breathe in his piss.
Leave. I would suggest leaving the room. You guys should leave this room.
Everyone leave.
Open a window, crack the window, let some of this piss air out.
In fact, I think there's enough time because he's distracted dancing.
He's so excited about his foolproof
Then
plan.
he's dancing.
Everyone leaves the room.
Damn it! And then he stops.
Okay?
As soon as he stopped. Okay, so it said it made an ammonia-like fog in the room for heating up the urine, and that the room had to evacuate as it was a health concern.
Yeah.
Would you ever brew a Frothy Joe? Thanks for the laughs after all these years. I don't know. Is that what happens?
Seems kind of disrespectful to the coffee maker.
Let's try it. Let's type into Google.
What happens when you piss on a coffee
What
maker?
happens? Yeah.
Ammonia. Pee is really ammonia heavy, right? There's chemicals in pee,
Yeah.
but then I hear all the time that pee is sterile, so you could drink it, but you can't breathe it. Interesting.
Okay, this is good.
Let's name some other things you could drink,
Ask
but you
Reddit.
can't breathe.
This is great.
Diet Coke.
I love that Reddit. Reddit is always here for us.
Yeah.
You want to brew Diet Coke? That sounds horrible. Someone asked on Ask Reddit, which is the perfect place to ask this question. What happens if I put coffee... Sorry. Wait. If I put coffee into the water reservoir... Oh, no, that's the wrong... I thought I saw the right... It's wrong!
That's okay. Somebody asked Chat JIT what happens when you piss into the top of a coffee maker. And set it to stun.
Hang on, can you brew urine in a coffee maker?
Can you piss in a coffee maker or not without everyone getting ammonia?
Let's see, urine in a coffee pot. Coffee. What are the effects of brewing? No.
Turns out no one has any data on this. We might be... This History Road might be the only data collected.
Urine in a coffee
Oh.
maker is unhygienic and unsafe. It contains waste products and toxins that can be harmful if consumed.
Or breathed.
Yeah, let me ask if I can breathe it.
Can you smoke piss? Like if I peed in a bong?
Can you smoke piss? Let's call the episode "Can You Smoke Piss?"
Dude, cut to 6 months from now being like, we would never call it episode.
No way. I mean,
Is Mr. Wizard still
I
alive?
see so many urinate into the coffee pot stuff.
Pot, yeah, but
Which
that's a
is
different
like,
part of the process.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing anything about brewing it.
I'm not seeing anything about brewing piss.
I can't find anything about brewing piss. Hey, are you having trouble finding anything about brewing piss? Well, call us now. We'll tell you anything about everything. We use ChatGPT. I know you can use it, but we do it for you. Isn't that nice? So you want to find out what happens if you brew piss in a coffee maker? Then call 1-800. All right, thank you. ChatGPT was going to be the one to answer this. What would happen if you inhaled the fumes from a urine-brewed coffee maker? ChatGPT says inhaling fumes from brewed urine can expose you to harmful substances, including ammonia and other volatile compounds present in urine. So maybe this wasn't an urban legend.
No.
Didn't he say this happened to him?
This can lead to... Well, no, he said they weren't sure
about
if it was a urban legend or if it had happened.
Oh, I thought this was... Okay.
It says this can lead to respiratory irritation, nausea, and potentially more severe health issues. It's
Dude, this could
essential.
lead to throwing up because you were breathing in piss.
Can lead to the room smelling gross.
This is like one of the number one causes of the room smelling absolutely like piss.
How do I know if my room is filled with piss?
I think I am very curious though what it would smell like.
You know what it would smell like.
Well, but
smell great. I like piss. The smell of
we
mixture.
gonna brew piss on on the Patreon.
Are you talking about just putting piss in a coffee filter or pissing on like coffee
in the
grounds?
water.
peeing into the?
The water, because you have
Filter.
to use water.
We got to get on the same page about
Yeah, I
where the
think you're
piss
right.
goes.
I think you're right.
So there's the water bay.
So instead of water, it's piss. I'm saying there's no coffee element whatsoever. It's just piss where the filter is.
You're just heating up
pee
piss.
into the filter.
But the filter doesn't do shit.
But won't
There's
it
not
filter?
grounds.
Won't it steam the piss?
That's a good way to get your kidney stones
How
out.
would you like put liquid in the filter though? Because it has to be a solid like the grounds.
What about if the bank the bank is all water and in the filter instead of coffee grounds it's kidney stones?
That could work.
Wait a minute, I think you're onto something
That
here.
would, dude, what does that release in there?
No,
That would have been great.
Should I cut it in the show, though?
It would have been a good one.
Would that be the way the show is?
I think we're
I could
on
end
to
it like...
something. Holy fuck.
Wait, okay, hold on. What happens if you... What happens if you just pee where the water goes?
Whatever.
Whatever happened to peeing in a coffee maker?
If you pee where the coffee goes, it'll just be
No. If you pee where the water goes,
So you brew it with water.
but you don't... I mean,
I think that's just
yeah,
heating up.
You don't put coffee in.
That would just be
That would heat up the piss.
Yeah.
It would smell.
But that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, but you
We
could
want
just
those vapors.
you could just piss in a pot and boil it on the stove.
We could boil some piss.
Like brewing.
What if you then put the coffee in there, like the coffee grounds, and use piss as water?
That's what I'm
That'd
saying.
be like a mix of the coffee piss.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
That's
you
the
want
best
coffee in there?
I want coffee grounds, but the bank is piss. But that wasn't even what I was
So it's
thinking of at the
piss-filtered
beginning.
coffee.
I was thinking of pissing on the coffee grounds, and then you run it through like regular coffee.
Yeah.
So it's like a marinated.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think tastes the best
Piss
out of all
soaked
those?
beans. These are piss soaked overnight. It's a real good process.
These beans come from Colombia, and then I pissed on. These are Chilean built beans, and we only get one bag a year, and I pissed on. Sorry.
Damn, dog.
Sorry, bud.
Why you gotta piss on it? This is why we can't have nice things.
You want to do the DB or not DB black?
Yeah, let's do that. Where is that?
It's just up a little bit.
We got one dot of battery on this battery.
Oh, there it is, right there. Okay. Hey, boys. This is a DB or not DB Black Cat edition.
Second one got me.
From Patrick. He says, hey, boys. I got a DB or not DB for you. Some of these titles are DB episodes, and some of them are titles of short stories that appeared in a magazine called Black Cat from the 1890s.
Okay.
All right, let's get the Who's Line music in here.
How many?
Or what was it? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah.
Who's Line? Let's get Whose Line Is Anyway music going.
There's only 10, and I think we can do it.
All right, let's try to blast through them.
Okay, so it's either a title from our show or it's from a magazine from 1890.
And if we get it
Black
wrong,
Cat.
we're done.
If we get it wrong, we're
Get it
done.
wrong.
Show ends.
She wants to do it.
Thank you for using her correct pronouns.
She T.
We all appreciate it. Patrick says, hey, okay, number 1. Tim's Vacation. How do we know the answer? Oh, okay, they're down there. Okay.
Tim's
Tim's
Vacation.
Vacation.
Black Cat.
I think that's Black Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. All right. All right. That's nice.
Man, we know the show inside and out.
Number 2.
Wants it bad.
The Seaweed Room. Fuck.
I'm gonna say Black Cat. I don't remember
Yeah, I
that.
also don't remember that. Black Cat.
Yeah, good.
Number 3. Cupid's Rummage Sale. What the fuck?
Man, that really sounds like one of ours.
Cupid's Rummage
Are there also fake ones in here, or are they just?
I know there's no fake ones.
It sounds like somebody doing a fake one.
It does. Cupid's Rummage Sale.
I don't remember this one. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say Black
Yeah,
Cat.
let's say that's Black Cat.
It's normally like a bit that goes along with
Right.
it. I was like, we didn't do that.
Number 4, Baby's Breath.
That sounds more like us.
I think it's us, but it could also certainly be a Black Cat.
Let's say
thing.
Black Cat.
No, it's us.
Okay, Steve says us.
It's us. Yeah, it's us.
Baby's Breath is us.
Number 5, Denny. Denny.
I wish we had that.
Wait, that's not us?
Oh, damn it.
You said I wish, so it's not?
Okay,
it's a
I'm gonna
Black
say no.
Cat?
I'm gonna say
it's
no.
Black Cat? Wait, you gave it away?
Yeah, it's Black Cat.
Why can't there be one called Denny?
It should be about the guy who started Denny's,
Yeah. Let's do next
and he
week,
always wanted to be a
before-
baseball
That's-
player, but he was just good at breakfast.
Dude, the 400th episode is a deep dive into Denny's.
We have him on the show.
We both look up our own, like, factoids. Number 6, Long Brown Esmeralda.
I don't remember that.
That's a Black Cat.
I don't remember that at all. I would say Black Cat.
Black Cat. Pretty good at this one, aren't we, Mike?
What? Have we gotten better?
Number 7, The Jingle Horse. That's us, baby.
The Jingle Horse? Oh, dude, that would be crazy if that was a Black Cat one. So I'm gonna say us.
Whoa, what if it was? Yeah, no, it's us. The Jingle Horse.
Thank
yeah.
goodness. I would go read that immediately if that was somebody else.
Number 8, A Telepathic Wooing. That's gotta be Black Cat.
Black Cat.
That's right.
How do we get so good at this? How are they tripping us up?
This one's interesting. Number 9, Wet Horses. That could be a DB.
Dude, a detective presenting new evidence. This is interesting.
Your Honor,
February
I'd
6th,
like
we
to
got a bunch
present-
of...
I'd like
wet
to
horses.
present to the court. Wet Horses.
It does sound like us. Man, does
I'm
that
gonna
sound
say
like
Black Cat.
Okay.
That's
Black
right.
Cat.
It's Black Cat.
Yeah.
Good instincts.
It's good though. And number 10, A Touch of Nature. Damn, did we have an episode called that?
I just don't remember any bits associated with it.
Touch of Nature.
What do we have, like 2 real ones in this whole thing?
Yeah, felt like. I'm gonna say that's Black Cat.
Black
Touch
Cat.
of Nature. It is Black Cat. Oh!
Now we don't end the show?
All right, well, guys, thanks for listening to the show. Mike, you want to run down your...
Surrounded's tonight. Come to Surrounded. It's going to be fucking awesome. It's going to sell out. So if you're hearing this early, we'd love to have you.
As soon as the song ends, the show's done. Guys,
Okay.
thank you for listening. We appreciate you all. We'll catch you next time on the 400th episode
Of
Dynamic.
That was a HeadGum podcast.